here with Amanda Bello. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Al.
We are sitting literally in Biscuit Creek in the Catskills of New York State at Frost Valley, frostvalley.org, a beautiful place. And we're talking about a poem by Cid Corman, and it doesn't have a title. None of Cid's poems do. And I'll read it, and we'll talk about it. They tell me to go away, get lost, and here you are finding me. I feel hopeless, and you know why. So the first thing that we find out is that the speaker, I, or me, is someone or some people don't like him. Mm-hmm. What does it mean when somebody says go away?
That you're not welcome here, you need to find a different place. This is not for you, the people you're around, these are not your people.
And get lost? It's a real idiom, get lost.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody says get lost, what are they saying?
Like, away from me, away from here. Like, find, like, away from me, like your own path, but...
Yeah, you're focusing on lost. Mm-hmm. So there's a negative, and this poet seems to be saying, I don't really belong here. Unfortunately, here is the poem. All right, so then, and here, speaking of here, and here you are finding me. What are some possibilities for you? We don't really know, but what are some possibilities?
It could be like a friend, a loved one, or like you mentioned, like the reader.
The reader. So if it's a friend or loved one, it's as if saying what? Other people don't like me, but...
If it's a friend or loved one, it's like the one person that is staying with you. But after reading the poem, I do see it more as the reader and him trying to, like, he's getting away, he's finding his own path, but still like alone, while also there's still someone here with him reading his poem. Like, he can't escape that.
You know, Amanda, when you said you took the idiom get lost and you focused on lost as in losing your way, I didn't realize how it gets picked up in the next line, finding me. So, get lost, but you find me. And where does this person find him, the poet?
On the page, his words.
Right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and here you are finding me. In other words, I wrote a poem. They told me I'm a crappy poet and I should stop writing poems, but here we are. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Mm-hmm. This is the last part. I feel hopeless, and you know why. What are we going to do with that?
He's pouring his heart out. If he's lost, and like this is all like he knows that he just puts down on paper, and we are the ones who knows that like this is his only way of
poetry, writing a poem. Let's do synonyms for hopeless. I'll start. Without hope. Okay, obviously. Okay. Your turn.
Without a path, without direction.
Depressed. What if it's depressed? I feel hopeless. I can't, the poems aren't working, nobody reads them, nobody likes them. This is the metapoetic reading we're talking about. If it were a friend-lover reading, I feel hopeless, meaning nobody likes me, but what? It's not but, it's and. But what? What's the counterbalance to that?
We're here with him, or the loved one or friend is there with him.
So if it's a metapoetic reading, meaning this is about the poem, and you, Amanda, and Al at the moment, are both in the poem with him, what is he saying to us?
We are still hearing his words. We're still listening to what he has to say.
And what do we know?
That it is just a really hopeless, like, sad reading, but that he's lost. This is all he's being so honest about how he's feeling, and we're just, like, we're getting what we get.
And because we know why he's hopeless, paradoxically, is a reason not to be so hopeless, because the poem that they told him to stop writing has been written, and we're here and he feels hopeless, but we understand. What's your general impression of this poem?
When I first read it, I wasn't so, like, I didn't find it so depressing. I originally read it like, oh, he has someone, he has, I didn't see it at first as the reader, but now it just seems so dismal.
I think that's a plausible reading. I think I want to take a different approach myself, which is to say hopelessness of the poet is a feeling that can be redeemed by writing a poem and having someone read it. And so there's a kind of paradox. Hopelessness is counterbalanced by someone knowing about the hopelessness. It's sort of a little head. So I'm not really disagreeing with you. It is a dismal poem, but there's a way. You're not gone yet.
Yeah.
You're not totally lost. Amanda, thank you so much. This was great.
If you liked this episode, watch another and subscribe.
And join us for ModPo, a free and open course at modpo.org.